Everybody likes to get decked out for Easter, including these tiny cakes who are dressed in their Sunday best. They're called petit fours. They date back to the 18th century in France, and today they are an Easter tradition. And even though they're small in size, they are big on flavor and handmade design. Little duck.
It's a petite pastry that's almost too pretty to eat. In fact, this multi-layered mini cake is known as a petit four and dresses up any Easter dessert plate.
Most people think of petit fours for Easter. There is a tradition of having really little chocolates and little cakes at Easter time.
Divine Delights Bakery, based in Northern California, has specialized in them since 1985. But the cakes were first created by the French back in the 1700s. Petit fours are French for small oven.
At the end of the day, when the fire was diminishing, they would bring out the smaller items, but otherwise they would have burned up.
Today, Divine Delights still decorates them the same way the French did, by hand. And when you're whipping up more than 3 million a year, you need some seriously skilled decorators.
All of our petit fours are decorated by hand. There isn't a machine that will do the intricate work.
For such a detailed cake, the batter starts with a surprisingly simple recipe.
A small amount of flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and almond paste.
Mixing in almond paste makes all the difference.
Almond paste has a very distinct flavor, but it also has a very luxurious taste and texture.
Next, a machine spreads a thin layer of batter into each pan.
For one batch, we can make around 20 to 22 sheets of cake, and that'll make several hundred petit fours.
20 minutes later, the sheets layer together with a slathering of dark chocolate filling in between. After a deep freeze, they fill in any holes with buttercream frosting. Then it's off to the cutter, where they cut ovals for Easter eggs, bird's nests, and bunny cakes, and squares for carrot and duck cakes. Now these little cakes start to take shape with some buttercream frosting.
These will look like a little egg, and these will turn out like a little Chester bunny.
Then the cakes glide under a white chocolate waterfall, while bird's nests get shredded coconut and chocolate eggs. Bunny cakes get a set of ears made out of a surprising ingredient.
The ears are made out of rice paper, but it's an edible rice paper.
Next, chefs give the bunnies more handmade personality.
They have cute little eyes and a nose and a mouth. Each one has its own little expression.
Finally, the bunnies hop in a box with other Easter edibles. And then, let them eat cake.